guys, welcome back to my channel. No cute nails today. I'm doing a speed run because I went over my time limit for making my book. I went past Halloween, so today's the 3rd. I'm going to finish my flip through, tell you the rest of the story, and hopefully those of you who have been hanging in for the story are still interested. We've gotten up to, look at the size of this thing. It doesn't even remotely close anymore. It is such an alligator mouth. Okay, anyway, we've gotten up to page 29, and here's page 29, and the prompt says, amazingly, you wake up feeling rested and refreshed. You go to the bathroom to wash your face. What do you see? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? So, here's my tag, and here's the story that goes along with page 29. After the excitement and chaos of yesterday, amazingly I wake up feeling refreshed and fully rested. I slept so well it was almost magical. I hop out of bed after pushing the curled up cats off me and go into the adjoining bathroom to freshen up. I look in the floor to ceiling mirror and to check my fit, and oh my God! I see the reflections of Frankenstein, his bride, and a witch. Not my reflection. I turn around and no one is there. Panic floods my body from my head to my toes. So, tag goes in this little pocket on the side. Here is the full-length mirror with Frankenstein, his bride, and a witch. I used some Mylar to try and make it look like a mirror, but it just ended up not being able to glue very well. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Let's check out day 30. Day 30's prompt says, after seeing this, you decide it's time to leave. What parting words do you have for the house as you flee towards the front door? So here's my tag, and here's what I have to say. A feeling of panic overtakes me. I bolt out of the bedroom and down the stairs to the front door. Standing on the pathway in front of the house, I'm sure I need to get away from this house and do some research and ponder of its future and my future. I decide to run to my car, taking none of my belongings, yelling to the house, what does beware of black cats mean? And that's what my tag says. And as you can see, I've recreated the page where I had the porch and the path, and I dressed up the spider with a giant bow today, and yeah, so here's the candy pot, and that is day 30, and just clip my prompt on with a paper clip. Day 31, Halloween. The prompt says, you dive into your car and slam the keys into the ignition. As you're driving away, what do you see in your rear view mirror? So here's my tag, and this says, I dive into my car and tear out of the parking area, speeding down the winding drive. Something inside of me tells me this is not the end of this. Something also tells me don't look back. However, me being me, I take a peek into the rearview mirror. What do I see? The 2 black cats. They're in the back seat. And I'm torn. As an animal lover, I don't want to leave them here in that house. But what about the beware of black cats warnings? So as you can see, I'm looking into the rearview mirror. Here are the 2 black cats. Here's what's telling me don't look back. I of course have my fuzzy dice hanging from the rear view. And hold on a minute, my dog's flipping out over here. As I said, animal lover. Okay, so even though that was the 31st, I decided I needed an epilogue. So this page is my epilogue. And this page is the completion of the story. Epilogue. So it's been a few days, and the cats and I have returned to my home. They have settled in fine, and I see no reason thus far to beware of black cats. I hear the thump of the mail on my porch. I open a large parcel containing a book and a note. The note reads, Here's my note. Oops. My dear child, I'm writing to you to hopefully clear up a few things that have gone awry. It's my understanding that you are not fully made aware of the circumstances of your inheritance. My name is Frank, and I am the grounds/housekeeper here at your inherited property. Some background for your knowledge. This house was owned by your great aunt Winifred, who recently passed on. She and her two sisters, Mary and Sarah, have resided here for more years than I can count. In a side note, I had recently made your great aunt Mary my bride prior to Winnie's passing. Your great aunts all agreed to look towards the future and wanted Winnie's house, cats, belongings, and most of all her favorite book to be passed on to another generation. For some reason, unbeknownst to myself, the sisters were always kept away from the children of the family. I'm completely confused by this, as your great aunt Mary has always told me she and her sisters found children delightfully, deliciously wonderful. On the night of your arrival, I kept us all busy trying to welcome you with seasonal treats and an outdoor celebration of your meeting with the aunts and myself. Apparently, I bit off more than I could chew, and things did not go as planned. Even though you made an abrupt departure, we were glad to see that you had bonded with and chosen to take the cats with you. The cats were Winnie's favorite, even though she warned everyone within earshot that they were always underfoot and would be the death of her someday. She didn't go a day without telling anyone who would listen to beware of black cats, and that they were always underfoot. In fact, she was right, as tripping over one of them down the grand staircase led to her demise, although I'm not sure if it was Binks or Jinx she tripped over. At any rate, your great aunts and I will continue to care for your house and the grounds until your return, which we hope will be soon. We truly wish to welcome you to our branch of the family tree, and have attached Winnie's book for you to enjoy until we see you. Take care of yourself, book, and the cats until we meet again in person. With love, your great uncle Frank N. Stein. Okay, back to the card. As for me, now I'm completely confused. Dare I trust and return to the house to meet my family? Is this tale all true, or do you think it's just a bunch of hocus pocus? And that is the end of my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. I took a little poetic license with the fan fiction of Hocus Pocus, but I think it turned out really well, with Frankenstein marrying Mary and her becoming the bride of Frankenstein, and she and Sarah being at the house when I went to meet the cats, Jinx and Binks. So, I hope you guys are having a great spooky season. I hope you're looking forward to November. I hope you're being kind to one another and having a great week. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Love ya. Bye.